Well, driving without traffic signals, something some of us were dealing with just this afternoon. Part of Billings went without power for almost 2 hours earlier today. Power went out in a large area, affecting 550 customers around 1:15 p.m. The outage caused traffic lights to go out at several intersections, including Central Avenue near 8th Street West, Montana Avenue, and east of Division. Northwestern stated on its website that the power outage happened near Montana Avenue and Broadwater Avenue. According to the Billings Police Department, there were no crashes caused by the power outage. On its website, Northwestern Energy showed that nearly 550 customers lost power. The power came back a little after 3 o'clock this afternoon. For some of you who may not know, there's a little piece of paradise located in the Magic City's south side, full of beautiful flowers and peaceful scenery, open just in time for Mother's Day. Danwalt Gardens, located at 720 Washington Street, had their annual Mother's Day season opening today, showcasing a gorgeous array of flowers within its elegant layout, with a waterfall, koi pond, and even chickens walking around. Owners Clint and Suri Lundy tell us more on the garden's history and today's opening.
Danwalt Gardens has been open about 25 years. It started as just a backyard, and the original owners, Dan and Walt, kind of expanded and started building into the next property. They bought another acre, and then they bought another acre, and they kept gardening, and anyone who gardens knows when you run out of space, you got to buy some more space. We just serve cheesecake and coffee and mimosas, and it's a good chance to get Mom out and show her this beautiful space, and we're just glad to be a part of that.
It looks so pretty, and the garden also has a pavilion making which can be nice spot for weddings and other events. And the flower display changes every 3 to 4 weeks, providing a wide variety of flowers throughout the spring and summer seasons. Well, another sign of spring and nice weather, the south entrance to Yellowstone National Park is now open for the season. MTN's John Shearer explains why that can be a big deal for those visiting the park.
The opening of this gate connects Yellowstone with its sister park, Grand Teton, to the south, and saves a 200-mile detour. But more than that, it opens new opportunities for park visitors.
People have been seeing a lot of bears all over the park, including on this corridor between Old Faithful and West Yellowstone. We're getting into that time of year where the elk, especially down in the West Thumb area, along that corridor, are going to start to be active.
The road south from Old Faithful to Yellowstone Lake is now open, but as you travel over Craig Pass at 8,200 feet, be prepared for cooler temperatures and lots of snow.
And so we're sort of in that part of the year where we're staggering openings as we bring more staff on.
So in-park services like restaurants and hotels are pretty sparse right now. And while the south gate to Grand Teton is open, the road over Dunraven Pass near Mount Washburn is still closed, as is the Beartooth Highway, which won't open until at least Memorial Day. But Chief Joseph Highway from Cody to Cook City is open, allowing through trips out of the northeast entrance.
If we have spring snowstorms that come through, we can have road closures with little or no warning.
But the trip to the south part of the park can be rewarding. There are some spectacular views, and Lewis Falls can be seen right from the road. But if you decide to hike, don't forget the bear spray.
Know how to use it, hike in groups, be aware of your surroundings. If you see fresh sign of bears, whether it's tracks or scat, you might want to think about doing that hike on a different day.
Well, the South Road might be open, but as you can see, facilities like the Lewis Lake Campground here are far from being ready for the season. It'll be a while before people are pitching tents here. In Yellowstone National Park, I'm John Shearer for MTN News.
Thank you, John. He also says Yellowstone is encouraging all visitors to take the Yellowstone Pledge, where you promise to treat the park with an extra measure of respect. Inspection stations across Montana are opening again to prevent the spread of aquatic invasive species. MTN's Jonathan Ambarian talked to Montana Fish, Wildlife and Park leaders about how the program is going.
It was a warm Mother's Day weekend at Canyon Ferry Lake, and many people spent the holiday out on the water. Those boaters had to come through Montana Fish, Wildlife and Park's inspection stations. This weekend, FWP opened stations at Canyon Ferry and Tiber Reservoir for the first time this year. This is the third year of increased requirements on boaters in those bodies of water, after tests in 2016 showed the possibility that invasive mussel larvae were there.
We've done a lot of advertising and promotion of the Clean, Drain, Dry message in Montana and the rules and regulations that people need to follow. So I think we're doing good. We can always do better, and we're always working to try to make sure we get to everybody.
Boaters are required to stop every time they pass an inspection station. The inspectors check that they've cleaned off their watercraft and drained off any standing water. Boats coming off Canyon Ferry and Tiber have to be washed off with hot water unless they're part of the Certified Boater program and won't be taken to another body of water. FWP leaders say they aren't making major changes to the inspection program this year, but they have made smaller adjustments.
We've adjusted, inspection station locations and hours, to try to be more efficient, to catch more watercraft, to be more available to people.
Leaders say they're working to expand testing activities to make sure invasive species aren't found in any other waters around Montana. They say the most important thing is that boaters understand what they can do to help stop the spread.
Beyond the regulations, the mentality, the habit of just every boater, every watercraft user, every time, clean, drain, dry.
In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.
Jonathan says more inspection stations will open up in the coming weeks, including more at Canyon Ferry. Stay with us, more to come on the 5:30 News, the latest on the measles outbreak. After the break, we hear the newest numbers. And later in sports, we'll tell you why Canyon Creek, Montana may have the highest number of former NFL players per capita in the country. But first, let's check in with our friend Rob Griggs over in the Weather Center.
Hello, Zoe. Well, if you liked your Mother's Day weather, you can keep your Mother's Day weather. All the way into midweek. We'll have a complete look at the Q2 Storm Tracker forecast in just a few minutes.
You're watching MTN News with Zoe Zandora, Storm Tracker weather with Rob Griggs, and sports with Casey Conlon. This is the 5:30 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.